as far as guys go, I don't feel like dating is a good thing for you to do in school, just because there's so many other things that you need to be getting done. You need to be joining clubs. You need to make sure that GPA is where you want to be. You want to make sure that when you graduate, it's cum laude or summa cum laude, or I forget the other one. But you want to make sure that your GPA is where it needs to be. If you're going to grad school, you need to make sure that, you know, that you're preparing for this stuff other than dating. And I know dating is probably a #1 thing and for college students, because, well, that and partying. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided that I wanted to do a college advice, college experience / story time. I don't know exactly what I'm going to title this yet, but I am going to be recapping because school is around the corner. I'm going into my 4th year of undergraduate. This is my last year, my senior year. So I wanted to recap just a little bit with you guys. Through this video, I am going to be hinting at different things that I could do story times about. So I will let you guys know what the things are, and I had a brain fart, but I wanted to go ahead and do this while it was fresh in my mind, while I'm still in school, before I forget. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get into this freshman advice video.
Me around for my money. There was nobody.
Going into school, me and Michael were a couple. We went to high school together, and then we decided to go to school together. If you guys want a separate video on that, him and I could do a video on how that came about, why we made that decision. It wasn't like we decided that it would be best, but it somehow just happened. So anyways, back to the story. So we went in to school together. So my first tip is, do not go into college dating someone, whether you guys are going to the same school or not. It's a big thing. Like, no, just don't do it. I don't say that I regret it now, but a lot of people don't make it together, and I feel like me and Michael were the rare thing that happened. Like, we're still together. So this is also going to be like a story time / experience, college experience, college story time. So just go ahead, grab some popcorn, because this might be a long video. So Michael and I were not together when school initially started, because there was just so many other people who took his focus. I'm just gonna be blunt. I'm gonna tell you guys how it was. That's just, you know, what happened. And I feel like for girls, don't go into college thinking that you and whoever you're with are going to be together for a long time. Don't think long term when you're in college. Not as far as relationships, because so many people are meeting so many other people, and you're trying to figure out, you know, who you want to be with. So that's tip #1. Well, no, that's tip #2. That's tip #2. Do not go into college expecting to always be with the guy that you're with. So after Michael and I parted ways for a little bit, I ran into this other guy. If you guys want, I will make a story time about him. I have a lot of things that I can make into a story time, but that's only if you guys want it. I'm getting so tongue-tied right now. So that's also tip #4. Not only should you not think long-term with your current boyfriend going into college, if you meet someone there, don't think long-term either, simply because he's probably not thinking long-term about you guys. So watch out for fuckboys. Watch out for guys who are gonna feed you what you want to hear. And then 3, I should also say, watch out for guys who you know may want just that from you. Always, I feel like you should, in college, it's very, very, very important to state your intentions in the beginning. Like, you know, let him know what you're looking for, and he should also let you know what you're looking for. And this may seem a little straightforward going into college, but trust me, as I leave college, I realized a lot of boys don't grow up, you know, when you're there. So that's where their mind is. So you need to make sure that either he knows that you're looking for a relationship, or he knows that you guys are in the same boat together. So that's kind of like, for now, that's going to be like the boy portion.
I may be young, but I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys about my first party. Well, the first time I went to a party and it was super lit. So make sure that the people you hang out with, make sure you know them. Now, my first clubbing experience was one for the books. I'm going to tell that story because I don't want to make everything a, oh, it'll be a story time if you guys want it type of video. I don't want that to be this video, but I don't want this video to be too long either. So my first clubbing experience, I went with, I want to say, I went with about 5 other girls, and wait, no, I don't travel in groups that big. Okay, so I went with 2 other girls, and there were 2 girls there from my hometown that I knew. One of the girls, she's actually a YouTuber here. I will put her YouTube name right here so you guys can go check out her channel. And then there's this other girl that we don't talk anymore. It was me, Ariel, and I'm gonna name the girl Danielle. So it was me, Ariel, and Danielle, and we were all friends at this time, or we were associates. And we went to the club, and there were 2 other girls. I hope they don't mind me saying their names. One of them we call TK, and the other one, her name is Kiende. So basically we all went to the club, and Ariel isn't a clubber. If you watch her videos, you'll know that she's not really like into the club scene, but this was my first club experience. And so literally it was the best thing in my entire life. The twerk sisters, the twerk girls, I think they're called, I forgot what they're called, but they used to be like really popular. I think her name is Miss Twerk, something like that, to that nature. They were throwing ones from the ceiling. Literally, my heart was singing because I had never experienced anything like that. This was my first time going out, all that good stuff. So my first club experience was amazing. I did not dance. I wore the wrong club attire. It wasn't even club attire. It was like this dress from Old Navy that had pockets. I wore Converse. Literally, I wore the wrong thing. But it was my first club experience, so I didn't know what to wear. But that is like a sum of what's happened. Nothing too dramatic happened. It was my first club experience. But I said that to say, your first club experience is going to be very vital. You're always going to remember it. After that, I've been to a club, but nothing beats that experience because it was my first. So my advice to you is definitely, I would, even if you don't party, because Ariel isn't a party girl, you don't want to miss out on that experience. Because even though she's not a party person, she can always look back on that experience and just be like, you know, it's one that she'll always remember. Oh, guys, I completely forgot. The first time I got drunk, I was in college. So the sun has gone down a little bit, so the lighting, you can tell like the background doesn't look the same, but we're just gonna keep going. So my roommate situation, let's do roommates. So going into college, me and my roommate knew each other. Let's see, we were cool freshman year. It was, you know, it was normal. So we were cool freshman year, and then sophomore year, you know, things kind of went to the left. And I feel like communication is a big key. So I think it was tip 5. I think you should definitely keep communication open between you and your roommate. I've tried to talk to her, not after the situation, but while the situation was happening. I tried to talk to her maybe 2 or 3 times. And she was just so nonchalant. She acted like she didn't care. So I ultimately had to like just give it up. Like, it was what it was. Ultimately, we did have an argument because I was so fed up, and she was just being she was being her. So that's that. There is no bad blood between her and I. We're not, at least not on my end. I said everything I needed to say. We don't live with each other anymore. She is from my hometown, and I do wish her well.
ambitious girl, you drive.
I think college definitely, for my college advice, I think you should definitely go out. People say go out and join clubs. If you're not a club person, it's not going to work for you. I tried to join this club called Eagle Sisters. I tried to join something else. I don't even remember. But if you're not a club person, it's not going to work for you. I'm a part of the psychology club. I never went to a meeting. Guys, honestly, I know people say you should get out, join clubs, but honestly, do what suits you. If you're not a super social person, joining a club just because isn't going to help you. And I'm here, I feel like my advice is the unpopular opinion. I'm just not the type to want to go to club meetings. That would drive me nuts, having to go sit in a club meeting. But I definitely feel like if you are a club person, then that will help you meet new people. But you can meet new people in the cafeteria. You can meet new people on campus just walking. You can meet new people in class. In class is where I met a lot of people. You can meet people through people. Yeah, you can meet people anywhere. So I wouldn't say joining a club is like the end all to be all to meeting new people. Do what you like. If you like to swim, go to your university's pool. You meet people there. Like, you'll just meet people anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in a club or not. I think it was about experiences, lessons. Definitely my junior year definitely was a big learning lesson. I'm doing undergrad at North Carolina Central University, y'all. I first started, the sun's going down. My hair is wet, so it's dripping down to my neck, so that's why it seems like my neck is all like glistening and stuff.